We're sisters, and together we're Crumbs. We both like cooking, and we love food.
And chocolate and red wine.
Gordon Ramsay really liked our corn chowder, so we got our thinking caps on and we're trying to think of another good, quick, healthy soup for us and our children. And this is something that I do for them quite a lot. It is salmon in a miso broth. It takes less than 10 minutes, and when you give it to your children you can feel like you are a very good parent because you are boosting their brain with all those omega-3s. Miso is fantastically good for you on lots of different levels. Yes, and basically it takes just 10 minutes to put together. The ingredients are a fillet of salmon per person, spring onions, depending on how much you like them. These are edamame beans. You could buy them frozen or these are fresh. And these are par-cooked noodles, which I don't often use.
But actually, regular viewers will know them from our 90-second noodle challenge.
Yes. So Lucy converted me, so I'm going to use them today. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the kettle on. I make about a cup of miso soup. Then this is for 2 children. While the kettle's boiling, I will start on the salmon.
Do you want me to chop some spring onions or anything?
Yeah, that would be great actually. Could you finally chop those? Okay. Yeah. So this is a griddle pan. It's basically, I'm using it because it's non-stick. That's my most important criteria. And then I'm going to put the salmon skin side down on a really hot pan, and then I'm just going to leave it. And I'm not going to sort of poke it or scrape it or anything. I'm just going to leave it, and the pan is unoiled. It's just going to use the oil that's in the salmon to stop it from sticking to the pan. Put that one on. While we're waiting, I could show you my new invention. I was on a website, which I will name below, and I saw this, which is basically a peg with glued in between some chopsticks, so my children can feel like they're having the full chopstick action and eat at the same time. Now I'm going to make the miso soup. Teaspoon of miso to a cup of water, hot water. I've got one. Now this is a big cup, so I am just going to put that in, and then I'll taste it and see if it's nice or not. Right, now I'm just checking the salmon. It's cooking. It's getting more pink. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. There we go. And then I'm going to put the spring onions in here now, because it doesn't really cook them, but it just warms them a bit.
Shall I put them in?
Yeah.
And you could just have this on its own. My husband loves miso soup on his own.
Okay, I reckon that that's pretty much ready now. Toss it. Don't think you're meant to toss salmon, but there we go. Look, you've even got the nice griddle marks on there. Right, I'm not going to move them around too much because I don't want them to break up. I'm just going to pop these noodles in just really quickly.
They're so great, those noodles. They're a bit more expensive, but they're really, really are great for last-minute panic teas, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lovely.
And then, is it just a question of assembling it?
Yeah, and then, actually, I forgot to do the edamame.
What do you need to do with them?
Bung them in here.
It's only to heat them through, right?
Yeah. There, edamame.
They're so tiny, they'll take seconds to heat through.
It's just like...
They're cooked already, aren't they?
They're just like
little peas.
Frozen peas, yeah. So this is my child's sort of portion. Put the noodles in first. Salmon on the top, and if this is for me, my husband will put loads of soy sauce on it and chilli, and we'll probably put lemongrass in it and chilli when we're cooking it. But when it's for the kids and it's a quick meal, I just do it like this. Ooh, there we go. I always do it in bowls like this so that at the end they can drink it all and drop most of it down them. So there we go. Salmon in miso. So have you got any super soups you'd like to tell us about? Please do let us know. Leave a comment below.
Like us.
Or subscribe.
We're sisters, and together we're Crumbs. We both like cooking, and we love food.
And chocolate and red wine.